This is the plaintiff, Tyshina Ross. She says the defendant, a so-called real estate agent, stole her money. That's right, the woman's a thief, a scammer, who preyed on her, took advantage of her, and ripped her off for $4,440.50. She's here today to stand up for the little person, to prove the defendant's a thief, and to get back her very hard-earned money. This is the defendant, Elizabeth Rawlings. She claims she found an apartment for the plaintiff, but explained she'd have to wait to move in because the current tenant was still living there. Unfortunately, the tenant wasn't approved for her new apartment and wasn't moving out. She informed the plaintiff of this and assured her she'd find her another apartment of equal or greater quality. The plaintiff then began threatening her, told her she knew where she lived, and she's happy to be here in court today so the judge can finally put an end to all of this insanity. She's accused of ripping off a prospective tenant.
Douglas, all right, Ms. Ross, you are suing Ms. Rawlins for the return of a realtor's deposit you paid her, plus your storage fees because it didn't go through. Tell me about it.
Okay, I was looking on Craigslist. I was looking on different websites for an apartment. So I was just calling.
Could you stop that rustling? It's annoying me. Pay attention.
I was just calling around different realtors every day.
So how'd you meet her, on Craigslist?
Every hour. To tell you the truth, I don't even know. I was calling so many.
Okay, so at some point you call her and you ask her to get you an apartment?
She said, I have an apartment available. I'm actually moving a lady out. She moves out at the end of July. You can move in August 1st.
Okay, so you go to see that apartment.
And I love it.
And you loved it. What kind of a place was it?
It was a townhouse, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It was perfect for me and my daughter.
Perfect for you and your daughter. How old's your daughter?
She's 6 now.
Okay.
This happened when she was 5.
All right. Did you sign a lease?
No. The only thing I signed was the application.
Okay. Do you have whatever she signed?
Yes.
May I have it? Okay. So what did she tell you about the lady who was living there?
The lady, actually the lady was there when I went. It was boxes and everything, and she said she's moving out. She has Section 8. They're gonna come check the apartment July 18th, and then you can move in August 1st.
Wait, why would they have to check that apartment?
When you have Section 8.
Do you have Section 8?
Yes.
Oh, so they were going to come to Section 8 is government assistance for your rent. Mm-hmm. And so when she says they're going to come and check the apartment, it's for you, not for the other lady.
No, it was for
who also has Section 8.
Yes.
All right. And then so the deal was that she was going to her new place in August?
Yes.
So you would be moving in.
I can move in August. The lady was supposed to move out by July 18th.
Okay. So that was what the deal was supposed to be. Was any of that in writing? Did you sign a lease? Anything like that?
No. I just signed an application stating...
Because you know how Section 8 works, right?
Yeah.
Before she's going to move from... She's not letting her mitts off that place until they approve the next place.
Yes.
Because they're paying her rent.
She showed me a paper stating that, she was already approved. She showed me everything because I was like, you're a realtor. I just need to see all your proof. She came. She showed me all her proof. She showed me the paperwork over there.
So but then when August 1st came, ma'am.
She's looking for this.
What's she looking for now?
The application or something.
Honey, is this how you go to court with the big, 52-card shuffle in your hand? You had to know I was going to ask you for what the lady signed.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, now I need you to put the other papers down, and I want you to listen to me when I talk to you. This lady was supposed to move out on August 1st to a new place. She had already been, the other lady was already approved for her Section 8 housing. Why didn't she move on July 1st?
Okay, her apartment passed inspection, which I just sent you the document, and everything went well, but then she gave me a call and she said that she decided to move out of state and she wanted her deposit back.
Okay, we're talking about that lady, the other lady.
The other lady.
Right. So she decided she wasn't going to take that other apartment. And she's moving out of state, but not quite yet. So she stays on August 1st. She doesn't move out.
No.
So.
And I did completely everything for her to move out.
Okay.
At a certain
All right.
date.
And then you collected from her how much money?
$1,550. That's how much.
According to you, you paid her $2,500.
$25 the first day.
May I please see the proof of what was paid? I shouldn't have this issue.
I only have the first proof because I came back the second day, and I also have the proof from the lady.
I'm sorry. Show me the proof of what you paid, because there's a dispute about how much you paid.
Yeah.
Right? I have a lot of these cases. I don't usually have a dispute about how much was paid in a fee.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually missing stuff, but I also have proof from...
If you're missing stuff, that's going to be unfortunate for you.
Okay.
Okay. So now you have a receipt for $500 and a receipt for $950. Mm-hmm. And according to you, how much did you take from her in a fee?
$1,550.
Are these the only 2 receipts?
No, it was actually, I had to come meet her.
These receipts, first of all, ladies, these receipts do not add up to $1,550. They add up to $1,450. So was there another 100 somewhere?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Was it $1,450 or was it
Yes, $1,450, sorry.
It was 15. It was more.
Listen carefully to me. What can you prove you paid?
I can prove-
$1,450, correct? Okay, next time, you know how you kept these 2 for proof of payment? Keep the other grand.
No, I have a notarized letter stating that I lost my wallet.
Okay, you lost your wallet.
So
I'm very sorry. All right, but in court we deal in proof. We can't just make up a figure. We have to be able to prove it. You
And
know?
I also have the proof that the other lady that she was
So
living
the
in-
other lady then didn't move. Are you a realtor?
Yes.
Do you have a license?
Yeah.
What
Well,
reason are you keeping the fee that she paid you if you never got her an apartment?
Okay, best way to find an apartment. Craigslist, a realtor, or just driving around?
A Craigslist,
Why Craigslist?
because you can
Well, here's the thing. You can stop because you're also rolling the dice because you don't know who the people are that you're going to be living with. What do you think?
I think driving around, because, you can see the area. You can see, like, who your neighbours might be if they're walking around.
Anybody pick a realtor? Why?
Definitely a realtor, because at least they can find you a proper place to live. You're not stuck out in Craigslist, anybody.
Got your point. And you know what? 3 pros and cons going inside the courtroom.
I did a lot of work for her.
I don't care what you did.
Yeah.
You never got her an apartment. I don't care how
I
much work you
didn't-
wasted.
no,
That's your
I didn't
business.
want it-
That's the cost of your doing business. If it didn't work out, that's on you. That's not on her. She didn't get an apartment from you. She didn't get a lease. She didn't get an apartment. She couldn't move in there if she wanted. You actually gave it another several weeks, and then still by late August, she couldn't move in there. So why would you legally be able to keep the deposit when it's the same as though you had just met her, you took her money and then sat back and didn't do anything? Because your efforts, she didn't care about your efforts.
No,
She
I'm not
cares
trying to
about
keep
what
her
you
money.
produce.
I didn't try to keep her money. I just
What do you mean you
couldn't
didn't try to
reach
keep her
her.
money? You
No,
just
I was
testified
trying
that you took her money and you didn't give it back and you didn't get her an
I
apartment.
didn't give her back because she kept harassing me over the phone. She disappeared for a while. I couldn't reach her.
Really? Because I
until-
have a series of texts
December,
for weeks
up
and
to
weeks
December.
where she
That
texts
must have
you
been when we was
and
working.
says to you, "Where is my money? We need to meet. You never got me that apartment. You haven't earned your fee." And your one and only constant response is, "I'm busy, call me back later. I'm in a meeting, call me back later. I get back to work in 3 days. Wait, you just said you were in a meeting." That's how the texts read.
Yeah, those texts.
So you also,
when
wait a
we
minute,
was
let me, so we
working,
really, I don't even know why we're here. So you agree that you should give her back her fee?
I wasn't trying to keep anything.
I don't know
but
what you're saying. You never
what I-
returned a penny.
No, this is what happened. After I worked all that time for her, we gave her a letter telling her the tenant did not move out of the apartment and she needed to come to the office to pick up the deposit. She had other people calling me, harassing me, and...
Did you ever get word from them that you can have your money
No.
back if you just come to the office?
No.
I think she would have jumped
No.
if she had gotten that.
No.
You want to show
No,
me
she
that?
wanted-
Show me what you're talking about. Show it to me. And if that's true, why don't you have a check ready for her right now so I don't have to waste my time?
Because this happened last year.
And you spent the money?
No, this happened. First of all, money
How does it
goes from
change?
hands
If you were
hands. It
willing
goes
to
from
give it to her
deposit
then,
deposit.
why wouldn't you be willing to give it to her now?
Because now is when she brought me here. So I'm here claiming my case.
Show me the letter that you guys sent her saying, "Your money's right here, come pick it up." And while you're looking for that, let me ask you a question. How does $1,450 become $4,440? You are also suing for $1,050 that you can't show you paid, $1,340.50 in storage from August 27th to March 26th. How do you figure?
Okay, so when I thought I was moving out my apartment, it never occurred. So when I don't come and move it,
Why don't you ask for 100 months? Like, just like, how long would be reasonable for you to extricate yourself from whatever situation you found yourself in? Okay, so here's what's going to happen. This $1,450 that you can prove you paid, and which is what she says you paid coincidentally, all right? You have not earned 1 penny of that. You will pay that back. $1,450, verdict for the plaintiff. As for these other fees, I don't believe that she owes them to you, and I'm going to explain to you why. Number one, you know how this works. You knew she wasn't out. You knew that things were all dependent on a third party, that being the government that's paying. So you shouldn't have stopped your lease until you knew you had an apartment and a signed lease, none of which you had.
You can't do
so
that.
if that's well, then you don't. But then you don't incur all these other expenses banking on something that you had no right to bank on because you had nothing.
Well,
that's the reason why you're getting your money back. Because no, don't talk. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
The reason you're getting your money back is because you had nothing. Mm-hmm. You can't also say, oh, and she should have known I was going to spend an additional $3,000 in storage. That's not how it works. Verdict for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,450. Pay the lady.
Well, the defendant tried to keep the plaintiff's money, but the judge says you have to give it back. What's your reaction?
I wasn't trying to keep her money. She was harassing me. I couldn't meet up with her. I'm a real estate agent. I don't know what she's going to do to me. She should have just came to my office. She didn't want her to come.
Yeah, we still owe her the money.
Oh, yeah. I never said I didn't.
Okay.
I just didn't want to meet up with her out in the outside, just like that. You know, especially when she was harassing me. She had
Okay,
other
all right.
people.
All right. Right down, right around
Okay,
the corner.
bye.
Okay? Yeah, bye. Yeah. Harvey?
Quick word of advice, if you hire somebody to help you find an apartment or anything like that, you really should be monitoring that person to find out what they did to achieve the goal, because you don't want at the very end to say you didn't do it. Along the process, know exactly what's going on. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.